beautiful downtown Detroit. You couldn't draw this day up any nicer. Welcome to the MLB Sunday leadoff. Tigers and Guardians wrapping up a 4-game set in downtown Detroit.
Going up against Skubal, he has been tough. He had a heck of a year, Cy Young last year, but in the playoffs, they were able to get to him one time. It was one pitch that I think he would like to have back in that series, and that's the one that Lane Thomas ended up taking him deep. But, I mean, you can see the emotions, and what a great rivalry this was last year to have three teams out of the Central come out into the playoffs, and you're meeting in Cleveland. These two should be rivalries. That's the pitch he wants to get right there, the grand slam that did him in, and that place was rocking back then.
Well, here's your reigning Cy Young Award winner in the American League.
Well, you look at him at home, 3-0, 237 at home this year in his 10 starts. I mean, you got to look forward to watching this guy pitch every 5 days.
Switch hitter Martinez will lead it off. 9 for 21 so far from the right side.
Angel Martinez will hit leadoff today for the Guardians as Stephen Kwan gets the day off, and you get to do that with Tarek Skubal on the mound. You didn't play in the ALDS, but you were here. What did you learn about facing him or seeing him last season?
I mean, in playoff, you gotta face a lot of good pitchers. You know, he's a really good one. Like, he attack, he command his pitches, so you gotta be ready to go from the first pitch.
Tarek Skubal, the ones that have high contact rates. Swing and a miss, foul tip to the glove of the catcher Dylan Dingler. And he starts the game with another strikeout. Gabriel Arias.
And he's making it look easy in the first 2 hitters.
Wow. That's textbook right there, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Jose Ramirez, the respectful boos as he steps to the plate, pops it up, and Zach McKinstry will take care of him. And it's a 9-pitch first inning for Tarek Skubal and the Tigers. Matt Vierling, just off the injured list, steps to the plate. Key player to have back. Drives this one deep to center field. Thomas is tracking it though, and he'll haul it in deep and straight away center.
Good pitch.
And he absolutely buried the fastball. Torres takes off, hedges throw to second.
Oh boy,
that's easy.
Got a ball
yes,
right
it
there.
is.
First time Gleyber Torres cut down attempting to steal this year after 4 successful attempts. Lane Thomas facing Tarek Skubal. Little baby pop.
Look at this.
And Tarek Skubal will make the play unassisted. How about that indeed?
I mean, that didn't look like he was on the fair catch it. And I mean, he had some spin on it, but Skubal gets off the mound and it makes the play himself. Beautiful.
Much lower than last year. Soft little tapper. Allen threw it almost down the right field line.
He rushed it. He had an easy play. He got to it in plenty of time to take his time, turn and throw, but he tried to rush it and he pulls Manzardo off the bag.
Spencer Torkelson, the former 1-1 pick, to a line drive down the line. Green around second, up with the ball. Jones into second. Torkelson. It's what the Tigers do. Aggressive base running. Second and third. Nobody out in the second. Brings up Dylan Dingler. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Tigers trying to get on the board first. Strikes out here on a beauty of a changeup down from Logan Allen. Down and away.
Patient at bat.
Another comeback of the year candidate at the plate, Javi Baez.
You know, you're talking about runners in scoring position and what the Guardians have been able to do against the Tigers this weekend. They are 4 for 24 with runners in scoring position so far, hitting 166. Got to throw the off-speed pitches to Baez.
2-2. Softly to third. Wilson steps on third. Hey, Zach, how many of you, I didn't look it up, how many games have you started at short?
Oh, in my career or this year?
No, today, or this year, yeah.
I think like maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I thought I was playing left field today, so.
So did we.
We'll see how it goes. Let's have a little fun. Scoob's been looking good today, huh?
What's that?
Scoob's been looking really good
Oh,
today.
my gosh.
Yeah.
You feel like every game it could be something special, right? Softly in front of the plate. That is a fair ball, and that is a quick inning.
That's a Scoob inning for you guys. Right?
I knew that would happen, Zach. Skubal just filling up the strike zone so far. 5th strikeout for Skubal. All have been swinging, and we have seen a lot of that. That was 99. Tarek Skubal has been perfect for the first 4 innings. 12 up, 12 down with 5 strikeouts. Zach McKinstry's had some very patient at-bats.
Yes, he's not fishing going out of the strike zone. He's making Logan Allen come into the zone.
Well, Arch, you've talked about this with Logan Allen. He's done a great job against righties, but lefties putting him away is a problem right now for him.
He doesn't have a put-away pitch for him.
Deep in the air to right. Got a chance. Gone. Zach McKinstry continues his impressive production against lefties. Third home run of the year and a 2-0 lead for the Tigers.
Well, and there's your lefty in the lineup that does the damage.
Baez deep to left field. That's not home run distance, but it's going to drop for extra bases. Jones hunts it down. Baez big turn and hold at second base. Home run followed by a double. Javi's going to tag and go. Big arm for Noel. Throw is offline. Things the Tigers have been doing consistently. Even with the big arms, they're running.
As you said, Gleyber Torres and his force field. He has walked twice in the game.
Down the left field line, hooking. Fair ball. One hop to the wall. Gleyber Torres has reached an 8 consecutive trips to the plate. His RBI double with 2 outs in the fourth makes it a 3-0 game.
3-run inning with 4 hits, a single, 2 doubles, and a home run.
Into left center. That's going to score Gleyber Torres. 4 hits, last 5 batters, all for extra bases, and a 4-0 lead for the Tigers.
You know, and he's getting around that 100 pitch mark, so he'll be done out of here. He'd like to get him out of this inning now with 2 outs.
Softly back to the mound.
Look
Logan
at that.
Allen, whoa, did not make the play. Coming home, Abanez, and he'll make it.
The second time today that Allen, when Green was hitting, he hit a bouncer right back to him, and he could not make a good throw. And that's going to do it for Logan Allen. Unbelievable.
Skubal has faced 15 batters and perfect so far through 5 for the Tigers.
That's why you have to be aggressive. He's not going to give up any free passes.
To the gap in right center field. That's a long run for everybody, and Will Wilson is going to be the first Guardians hitter to reach, and this crowd is going to let Tarik Skubal know they appreciate what they just watched through the first 5 innings.
Well,
15 up, 15 down.
This is a guy that he can go out there on any given day, and he's got a chance to throw a no-hitter.
Here is Angel Martinez. 2 on, 1 out. Big spot now for Cleveland.
Martinez softly to
That's
short.
gonna end it.
Torres on the turn. Tough guy to double up. Tigers turn the 6-4-3 double play. Skubal gives up his first hit. The respectful boos always for Jose Ramirez. One of the true
There you go.
quiet superstars in the game. You get to watch him all the time, Rick.
Yeah.
Line drive, base hit. He's had a great series. Changeup on the black is the first called third strike today for Tarik Skubal, the 8th strikeout overall. Manzardo made a bid for a home run first pitch swinging first time up. Wow. 1-0-2. He has shut out the Guardians. 7th inning stretch time in Detroit. Nick Enright is making his major league debut.
He was a Rule 5 draft guy that went over to the Marlins. Then he found out that he had cancer. And as he was getting ready to make his big league debut, found out that he could not pitch. So as he went through all of those things, he ended up getting pushed back to Cleveland, went through all his radiation. And he's making his major league debut. So shout out to the Enright family and Nick.
Tarik Skubal has needed 72, count them, 72 pitches to get through the first 7. 4th time this year that Skubal has reached double digits in strikeouts. Another easy ground ball out.
And he stayed right with it. That's the challenge.
11th strikeout for Tarik Skubal, an incredible 8 shutout innings. Nick Enright making his major league debut. Guardians pitching dominated through the first 3 games of this series. Bullpen's been very good today. And Nick Enright just made a heck of a major league debut. Struck out 3 in 2 scoreless innings of work. This crowd erupted when he came out of the dugout. Charged out to the mound. 9-1-2 hitters to face him. 12 strikeouts for Tarik Skubal. Everybody 0 for something today except for a couple. To third. Abanez takes care of Martinez. 2 outs in the 9th. Guardians down to their last strike. Got him! On a 103-mile-an-hour fastball, Tarik Skubal's 13th strikeout ends his first career complete game.
You don't get to see this much anymore. And I mean, he was dominant from the first pitch of the ball game to the very last pitch. It was outstanding.